Hello, hello. This is Creative Craving. Welcome back. Here's an idea. I think I might have sorted my audio issues, at least in my brain. I might not have sorted them out in fact, but I think I know what the issue is. Okay. Huh. What if I do this? Hello, hello. Okay, it didn't really change much. Okay, anyway, we'll leave it be. I think the issue is solved. And I'll have to check my stream replay. Unfortunately, I can't see it live. But anyway, back to the factory. Last time we were here, we were building this main bus. We just took about an hour, I think, setting this up and just getting this perfect. It doesn't look like it should have taken that long, but it did. And we're going to finish that in a little bit. But first, I want to answer the question that I asked kind of at the beginning of the stream. How far can I parachute? Let me show you specifically what I mean. We need to build another hypertube cannon here at that spot in the near future, but, well, in the future. I don't know how near, but that'll be the idea. Right then. In the meantime, we're going to find out how far can we parachute from that big rock over there. Yeah, that one in the distance. And yeah, we should make it. I'm thinking we'll make it past this big rock here, this big archway. But I don't know that we'll make it much further than that. I kind of want to find out. So here we go. Past my early factory. Okay, into the space elevator area. Boom. Now let's jump up the space elevator as far as we can. I'm going to parachute off of here from as high as I can get. Now that my jetpack is truly impressive. Oh, this could be bad. I'm not going as fast as I would hope. Nope, I'm going to die. All right. Is this going to work? Okay, regardless, we're going to try. I can always reload if I have to. Alright, we'll go as far as we can. I'm pretty sure we'll hit that low area, but I would have preferred to go a little higher. Actually, come to think of it, I think when I used my jetpack, I ended up way down there. So if I can end up over there, that's actually going to be better than before. Did I see an animal just now? I really don't want to fight anything right now. I just want to parachute. Yeah, okay, this is better than before. Switch back to the jetpack. May as well cut out the extra walking time here. Oh man, it's dark. How am I going to be able to see to get up there? Well, if I can get anywhere higher, that'll help. Alright, oop, don't fall. Okay, this is better. I'm gonna get up there where that grass is. It's really going slow. I don't remember being this slow. I think last time I was talking about a bunch of stuff and I was really excited about getting up here. You know, as I mentioned last stream, this is sort of my transcendental goal. Is that the way? Anyway, that's the way I was thinking of it. My goal was to... Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, gotta figure out another way up there. Different way. My goal was to reach this spot at the beginning of the playthrough. I say playthrough. It's an open-ended game, so what does that even mean? Can I park here? I can't. Can I? Maybe. Oh, good, I could. Okay, good. Oh, wait, did I just go... Okay. I went up. I don't understand why I'm seeing the sun in the middle of the night. Like, it looks like a sun, but yet it's nighttime. It's a bit weird. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Whoa! Falling definitely not recommended. Okay, let's try again. From this tiny bit higher, will it make a difference? How did I get up there last time? I do see some grass over there, but there's a good chance of me dying before I reach it. Okay, we're gonna die if we don't. Okay, we ended up back where we started. Nope. Okay, we're gonna die. Oh! Okay, falls don't hurt me as much as they used to. Okay, that is not the way I came up last time, clearly. It ain't working. Jiminy. I thought this would be the easy part. Okay, there's a spot I can go to, maybe. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're not getting up that high. Maybe we can park here. Guess not. Okay, we're about to die. Okay. Well, there are definitely other ways to get up there. Most of them fairly annoying. All right. Forget about it. Let's just do it. Let's do what we gotta do. Where are those steps? I'm not gonna need them, but where are they? I feel like that should put me in a good place. What a beautiful night sky there is here, though, in this dystopian world, this dystopian universe. Beautiful night sky. There we go. I feel like I feel like I'm about halfway with that trick. So, let's do it again. Can I build another one? Do I have to build it on the ground? Surface too uneven, you say? Okay, well, I guess we'll just build it here. Okay, that's looking better. Right then. I know there are better ways to explore, like, in the game. Like, I know there are things you can unlock. I've seen people use them before, but this is the way I'm doing it. And I just find it completely hilarious that this is like... This is a completely viable way to explore, and it's super obnoxiously difficult. And it's a combination of great that we can do these things and we can kind of subvert the game, the intention, the design of the game. But also, like, why do we have to go to these lengths to do something that... Like, there's no way that they could have this game allow building things as freely as you can, and at the same time block you from doing stuff like this to explore, right? Like, it's the freedom, it's the very freedom of building that allows you to get around the rules. So why have those rules? Why not start the game with the equipment that lets you explore easily, like the rope or whatever that I've seen people use? Because it's like, this is obnoxious. And not valuable in my opinion. Anyway, we got there. All right, so the question was, how close can we get to our old factory? Or sorry, our newer factory. Although it's not the newest anymore. We obviously can get into here pretty far. We last time we went to around, right around this area and then turned around and headed for that, as I recall. Although it's hard to point in 3D here. Anyway, we've got the parachute here. Let's switch to it and go for it. I suppose I could have tried switching to the jetpack first and getting up higher, but oh, how far will we get? This is such a beautiful area. Everything in this world is so beautiful. I wonder how that changes when my factory starts kicking off. We'll see. We'll see. I just came off listening to a comedy show by James Acaster. He's really funny. And I really enjoyed it a lot. Even though he called me a Crizzo and told me to get out. Other than that, it was okay. Okay, so it looks like we're... Okay, it seems like it's going to go about as well as I expected, although we're not going to get over that arch. I'm going to be able to go near it. I really should pick that up at some point. Is that iron? Yeah, I think that's iron. Oh, man. Yeah, that's iron. Oh, that guy's after me, huh? That's funny. Okay, so here's where we get. And it's boringly exactly as I predicted. I wish we'd gone further. I was really hoping we would. But I mean, you know. Still, this is a good distance. I mean, look. You can barely see our starting point from here. And if you look on the map, we started out over here. And we got to here. That's like what? A quarter at least? Maybe a third of the distance across the map that I've even explored? Yeah, okay, so it's significant. It is. It just doesn't feel impressive. I guess because I landed in the middle of nowhere, like I said I would. Anyway. The other thing that's not impressive is I don't have a good way to walk around this area. I really should install a hypertube. I could install one right above this, actually. Or under it, even. Over is better, but... Well, yeah, since I'm not focused so much on trucks, or on tractors, it's probably a good idea. Now let's transcend other human limitations. Could you imagine going to work like this every day? Alright. Finally, back to the factory build. Back to the new build. I think this is still the quickest way there. Zoop. And off we go. Now, things are well in hand with this factory build. I'm actually really excited. Like last time when we were here, you guys saw me get really frustrated. I was kind of worried, actually. Toward the end of the stream, I'm thinking to myself, like, A, why am I still playing when I'm frustrated? And I still kind of feel that way. But also, B, I'm like, am I getting too frustrated? Is this going to be really frustrating for other people to watch? And I watched it back, and I felt like those fears were kind of misplaced. If anything, I'd say it was a little bit humorous. Once the pain was gone, and I watched, it's like, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Watching myself get upset about it. So, oh, I need to get into straight mode. I'm not gonna fix the rest of them that I just built the way I didn't want to do. But I want the rest of them to be straight. I'm not going back into the dark place I was in yesterday. But I actually felt like that turned out pretty good overall. Despite my frustration. So that was good. I'm missing something. Okay, did I end up not getting one of these connected? Those both are both connected. Is this one connected? It is. What did I get wrong? Oh! Yep. Okay, so every single one of these is wrong. Great. Good to know. And we're going to get a bunch of crap in our inventory, too, because of this. Well, we needed more concrete, so a bunch more concrete. Okay. You know what? Here. I've already messed it up once. Let's start from this side. Fool me once kind of a thing. Build is too long, huh? Okay, let's use default mode just because I'm lazy. Still too long. Okay, great. In that case, I'm going to go back to straight mode. Turn on F3. Oh, that's delightful right there. Okay. Yeah, buddy. It's exactly what I wanted from this situation. I have no idea what's going to happen when I click build. Okay, let's turn off F3 because it's not working right now. Hubba hubba. Alright then. Let's see if this will go all the way. It should. It does. Okay, with the distances these are going, it's kind of like harder to manage. It's easy to get stuck in underneath of it or something, or be in the way. That worked well. Now, last one. Here we go. We are not going to rebuild that, even though we could. Reinforced iron plates. That's the thing we're missing? No, we're not. Great. Volume's a little too high for me. Okay. Now then, as mentioned before, we're going to have our main bus line go this direction, and then we're going to have factory builds up here. And as I always do on Factorio, this is going to be the top row of stuff coming through, but then we're going to have, like, I'm going to leave space here so that, you know, I'm going to leave space between the bus and the first builds so that, like, when you want to add something new to the bus, you just add it on this side. Just tack it on without any ado. So another little difference from Factorio, I guess, although it's not really that relevant. You know, these are stacked too high. Which, if you think about it, in Factorio, you can't stack belts like this. But you can put two items, one on each side of a belt. So this is kind of equivalent to that. It's very, very similar to that. Although, honestly, this is going to be a little bit easier because you don't have to use a splitter or anything. Yeah. Great. So now what I'm going to do is just let this run as far as it can. Oh, right. We need to go ahead and grab a bunch more reinforced whatever. Let's be honest here. What we really need is to move... Well, you know what? I'm not making that decision now. The correct decision, almost certainly the correct decision here, is to replace... Let's see, this one? Yeah, I got it right. Almost certainly the correct decision is to replace all these Mark II belts and Mark I lifts with Mark IVs. Almost certainly that's the right decision, but I don't want to deal with it right now. I don't want to have supply chain issues while I'm working on this. But if I don't do it now, I'll have to do it later. Yeah, let's just make a firm decision. Yeah, I don't want to have to redo this any more than I'm already... I'm just... Right now, as we're here, I'm trying to talk myself out of redoing it because I don't want to redo things. So that's the exact reason I need to do it now instead of putting it off. It's exactly the reason to do it now. Okay, so. Upgrade. Oh, that looks cool. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. I could have avoided a lot of this upgrading I'm doing now. You know what? I'm going to go this way across instead of trying to stick per belt. Yep, running out of stuff. It's completely predictable. But what I can do, put a few of these guys back. I do want 2 of them. There we go. If I go across, these guys instead of following them, I can just go backwards and forwards, and it should be easier. You'll see what I mean. I got that one already. Because I can just stick to the same spot, right? Now I need to get that one, which is a little bit special. Okay, that's all the way. Ooh, that's all the way done. Ooh. You upgrade that one. That one. See, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Oops. Dang, that's all moving fast. I think I got all of these early on. Okay, great. Great. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. I'm telling you, man, building in this factory requires some reaction time. Whoa, bouncing, man, bouncing. Don't get stuck. Great, I think I got them all. I'm not going to check that until I have issues. Yeah, I'm not going to double check a single thing right now. All right, let's get going. Now I have to double check. I know that the, okay, I don't want that to be going sideways. Can we do F3 mode right now? We can, and this time it's not being so silly. I know. Oh, wait a minute. I just made a grievous error. Well, that was the second error. As we all know, 2 wrongs make a left. Okay. Is this? I'll just have to remember. This should be in zoop mode. Clipping may occur. What's going on with the clipping? What is there to clip? Seems alright to me. But the fact that it keeps changing sides, that's a problem, but... Okay, there we go. Perfect. So, I forgot, I was saying something and I forgot it. Oh, you know what? These are all in the same spot, aren't they? Yeah, that's good. That's helpful. That's helpful. Okay. They all go in the same spot, right? Because those the splitters up there are on the same spot, so that's good. So this is going to be a lot like Factorio, and I can just kind of stop paying attention and stop. I don't have to design new things unless I want to. Like, obviously this... I'm really excited about the fact that they are similar enough to where I can concentrate on the things I want to do. I can just go on autopilot for things I'm used to. But then if one of those doesn't work out, I can be like, oh, wait a minute. Let's try something fancier. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited about them being the same because that means I can focus more of my energy on things I care about. Instead of things that just have to get done. Speaking of, I need to grab a bunch of those guys all at once. But you guys can see already, this is going much smoother than it did last time. And I expect it to remain that way throughout. I expect this will be far less frustrating. Now the Mark IV belts, I can't remember how much... Oh, gosh. I can't remember how much they carry. Let's see. According to what I'm seeing here, Mark I belts carry 60 items a minute. Mark II doubles that. Mark III does more than double. Instead of 240, it's 270. According to what I'm seeing here, anyway. And then we have 480, which is like 240 times 2. I'm wondering if that's a typo. I'm wondering why it says 270, or if that's just because of all the... like, there's a couple of weird builds where it makes sense to have... I think it's... where it makes sense to have 270. Wait. Oh, that's the top. Okay. Doing things out of order. Actually, it is easier to build from the top first, because I can see the bottom better afterward. And you get used to that. Okay, well, hopefully y'all can hear me, because as I learned yesterday, I can't really do much about it if you can't. Let me just double check and see. Stream's been running for a little bit. Maybe YouTube will do me a solid and let me look at it. Or maybe I should be using Twitch. If YouTube streaming isn't going to work out, then Twitch it is. Okay. Whoop. 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 Okay. That looks nice. And a nice thing that happened because of using the straight conveyors instead of using default, by using the straight design, I can see all the items, right? I can see a long row of all the items here, which is nice. Don't get that benefit here, but oh well. But at least I can see it here. That's nice. Yeah, let me just check. Let me just check on YouTube and see what I can see. I'm still learning how to stream on this platform, so it's good to check. I'm sure there's got to be some way that I can preview my stream and check sound and stuff while I'm streaming. It says I'm live. Okay, I can load it. And it looks like my volume seems good to me. I don't hear any popping or clicking. Okay, it's working. I don't know. Maybe after streaming 3 days in a row, I decided I'm more important or something. Like, hey, this guy, he's committed. Let's help him out. All right, so this is going to be the position of the very first... took that as far as I can go. This is going to be the position of the very first... whatchamacallit? The who's it? The first... yeah. I can word sometimes. Okay, I'm not pushing this up by 3. But this is going to annoy me a lot, so let's fix it. Like, we're literally going to rebuild this at some point, but we're not doing the 3 thing. Remember, we added these 3 last stream. Anyway. Okay. Now, starting from here. I probably should use a different color for this. Ooh, there's a thought. I should use a different color for the main bus area. I don't know how much room to leave here. I think one... Well, okay. Let's think about it. Each one of these is 4 meters wide, and that's room for one of these belts. So 2 items. Oh, wait, I can stack them higher. If I have to... Oh, see, this is a great thing I can't do in Factorio. If I have to, I can stack them higher. So if I have any new items come in, I can just stack them on top. The only caveat to that is I have to have room to get them down from the top, all the way to the top to the bottom. So, I think the best way to deal with that is to actually practice it. Come on. 10 of them. Let's say I have 10 extra ones I want to do right here. Implausible, but let's try. Implausible. I don't think I would need this many. But How easy is it to sort out? Whoop. Oh, come on. Okay. Why did it go up all the way anyway? I should have just... Okay. Now imagine that I have 10 of these guys in a row. The problem with this scenario is this belt is going through all the ones below it, right? And we got 2 on the bottom. There's 12 total belts. Not counting, 12 total belts. Counting all of them. So this doesn't work in straight mode. Whoops. Let's try default mode. What if I do something like this? Now that... Oh, it doesn't work. Shoot. I hate how it changes... It just changes the side that I'm on, and it's like... Doesn't help me experiment, doesn't help me teach me anything. Now what if I do something like this? See, I don't know what to do with that. I can't run the experiment if it's going to act like that. Alright. Let's try it this way. I think if I face away from it, if I hide from it maybe, it'll get on the right side. Alright. Nope. It does say belt is too steep though. I think what I need to do is to, first of all, get on the right side. And then convince it to come over this way and not be too steep. It has to not be too steep. Now how far do we need to go? If we go this far, it's not too steep. It's on the correct... Is it still going to be on the wrong side? I don't think it makes that much of a difference, honestly, for this. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put one on both sides. Just so we can get it working properly. Too steep, you say? Done. Now you stay out of my way. Really frustrating. Okay, so if I go this far, the build isn't too steep. That's the experiment I needed to run. I can place it here at this spot. So if I want to go 10 high, I need at least this much space here, right, to get it to work. I don't want to think about what it would mean to go 10 high with all of these, or even 5 high with all of them, in the same area, in the same space. But this could work. I do need to mark all of this so I can see it. All right. Time to customize. How does this look? Eh. No, it's too bright. We need to use that for... oh, wait. Did I just... I think I learned something new. Start with this one. Yeah, it goes through all the swatches. Great. Hey... Oh, but I can't go back, can I? Oh, here we go. Let's start at the beginning again. That looks okay. Swatch 1. No. Swatch 4 is fine. Maybe I use this for the boundary. 5? I like 5 too. I don't want something flashy, I just want something identifiable. 15 is good and 5 is good. 17 is really good. 17 is excellent. 4 would go really well with 17. Oops, 18. Come on, 17. Okay. 17 goes really well with 4. Aha, I'm getting better at the... I wish it would show you while you were moving around. That'd be really helpful. I think I'm going to go with this one. Where was the green one I liked? I think it was 5. It's between those two. I think I think this is more chill. It doesn't need to be complicated, fancy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It just needs to be chill. So that's what it's going to be. And it needs to go all the way over to here. I have not yet figured out a good way to mass place customize. I need to learn more about the customizer. I'm sure. I feel there ought to be a feature that allows you to mass place this. To zoop it. You know what I mean? But I haven't seen it. And the nice thing about a zoop versus just kind of wiggling around wild everywhere is you can kind of control which ones actually get the color. Because what I don't want to do, right, is get that one green, or that one green, or that one green. I don't want it going everywhere. I just want it to stay up here. I want to get it right here, and I want to see this color, and subliminally, in my subconscious, I want to think, hey, that is main bus. But if I end up having this, you know, in other places, it's gonna muddy that message. Here comes that truck again. I need to get rid of the trucks at some point. There's a lot of things I want to do. I will do them later. All right. Now then, I was debating between coloring the main bus versus coloring all the assemblers, and I decided to color the main bus because there'll be much fewer. There'll be much fewer squares overall I have to color. Like the main bus is not going to move as often. I think there'll be fewer pieces of foundation colored overall, and that means these assemblers can then be. Okay. These assemblers can then just remain the default color and nothing bad happens, right? Okay, so now we're going to build all the things we need. So, I want to look at recipes. There's got to be a way to look at recipes, right? Like, is it maybe here? Recipes, there we go. Okay, great. I've never messed around in here, but I knew it had to be. There had to be a thing. Versatile framework, there it is. Okay. So we make this from a modular frame and 12 steel beams. 2.5 per second, 30 per minute. Okay. I just realized the challenging thing with this is, if I use more than, let's say this is coming along at 10 per minute. If I use more than 10 per minute, then I need to go somewhere and increase the number of them. And that somewhere would generally be right over here, wherever I'm building them. But if I go up there, then I'm going to run into this build. So maybe I should have moved this build over there. Yeah, I miss Factorio blueprints where you can just go, whoop, all of this is a blueprint. And make them as big as you want. Anyway, it's nice for rebuilding stuff. Anyway, it looks like I have everything I need to build those, which is cool. Very cool. I can just build them no fuss. They take 2 ingredients. I think I can build them. Whoops, hang on. I think I can build them. Nope. Learn keystrokes. I say that while I'm using a controller. I think this will be fine. This is an assembler, right? Oh, hello. Yes, assembler. Okay, that's what I need. I'm going to put it right on the edge here. Another thing I want to do at some point is rethink power and how that works, but that's for another day. For now, I'm literally just going to pull off of that one. Okay, well, we're going to upgrade that one. Boom. So we can come up here. Okay. Configure versatile framework. Now let's check. 2.5 per minute, 30 per minute. There's nothing here that says we have to do. And I really wish I had that pen right now. Let's think it through, all right? Okay. We can use Mark 1 belts. We can get away with the Mark 1 belts inside the build. But coming into it, how much are we going to need? So we're going to need... Modular framework is going to be really low. 2.5 times 3 is 7.5. And then we've got 30 times 3, which is going to be 100 and... No, sorry, it's going to be 90. Apologies. I was going to say 120. Or actually, I was going to say 180. I was going to double it. Okay, so that means we just need a Mark II belt at most. So that's reassuring. Copy setting. Paste setting. It's always hard to tell if you pasted in the right machine or not. Okay. That's a complaint I have, but hey. Should we go to Mark 1s anywhere? This is both the same, I think. Alrighty, now we need the steel, which is where? Oh, wait a minute, this is empty. Oh, there's a distracting little detail. Okay, well this is an exit. It's got the exit shape at the top. What is going on here? Also, we don't need this. They're both empty. Well, let's try rebuilding both of them. I mean, I don't know. Let's rebuild both sides. Does this work? Here they come. Oh boy, they're zooming down. Hey, wait a minute. This is slow over here, isn't it? Aha! A belt that hasn't been upgraded. I caught you. That's been upgraded. Okay. So it goes that far. Let's try this one. Oh. Let's try that. Time to rebuild it. No reason I can think of for that to get stuck there. Oh, it's a smart splitter! Okay, that's the issue right there. I built that by accident. I don't want to worry about configuring it. Oh, I can see why. I've made some mistakes. Merger. Put it where it was. Splitter. Put it where it was. Okay. Now getting this aligned is going to be tricky. That looks right. I don't actually know if this will work. Put it in the same spot. Yeah, see, this is one thing that kind of annoys me. I have to rebuild the connections on both sides because of that. Maybe only one side, I don't know. Let's just do the minimum we have to do and get it done. Now, where were those cables at coming in at? Right here. Great. Oh yeah, straight mode. Okay, I like the look of that. Yep, we do have to redo that. Here we go. How sad. Top one first, much easier. Oh, I'm confused suddenly. Only those? Only the ones up there. 10 of them, great. Now these versatile frameworks I'm going to build. Got that. Let's make sure they're all fixed. Yep, all the rest of them are good. Okay, these versatile frameworks are... Oh, look at there! The two things I need are right here beside each other. I'm debating whether... Okay, I was going to put these on the same belt. I thought about it for a split second, then I realized they're needed at different rates, so that would instantly bog down. so that's not going to work. What I need to do, though, is figure out how to split it here, and then okay. I think this is going to work. Honestly, we could just line it up right there, couldn't we? That would be really sweet if we managed that. But also, who cares? Oh, I should have just tried that. Alright, so F3 mode as much as possible. It looked like they line up. I shouldn't put too much thought into it, but I think next time I place one of those, I'm going to just pay attention and try to be consistent about where I place it along this. Okay, boom. We want 3 of them. We're just using the top 2 of them. This goes here. This goes here. Now, what I'm going to do at this point is just build these in the most obvious way, because it's easier to understand later on. And then I'm going to figure out, come on. I'll build these in the most obvious way, and then later I will figure out how to route around them. Because I think that works out better. Rather than trying to build these two in a complicated way, I'll build everything else in a complicated way. As soon as I said that, it sounded like it was a bad idea. I think that's right. Again, why are we not in zoot mode? Okay. Ole. Lovely. That looks beautiful. Oh yes, that's just so mwah. Looks great. Now this should go ahead and start working. A little bit close on this side. Alright, we're going to pull the outputs from this and just put it in a chest. Who knows where, though? I think I might just leave it nearby here. I do kind of feel like it would be good to have like a mall, like an area where all the stuff I built is collected to. I guess I would put that downstairs somewhere. Not here. You know what? Maybe what I should do at some point in the future, but not now, is build a mall like way out there somewhere, and I'll just use Hypertube to get there when I need something from it. That's kind of what I do already with the smaller mall that I have up front. And I don't want to change that one because I use that for basic building tools and stuff, and it's pretty convenient. And I don't want to make it any bigger because that would just make it less convenient. Anyway, next step is, how do I get these guys to go around those guys? And we got really lucky that these two are in the same spot, right? But in general, we're always going to have probably a high one and a low one. Let's think about it. What's the proper way to go around this? We could honestly just go through and ignore. Would look kind of gauche. Look pretty awful. But it would be super easy. Huh. I'd like to have a better idea. I could drop this guy down underneath. And I could send that guy over. Or I could send them both up and over. You know what? That's what I'm going to do from here on out, is I'm going to drop them all over. I'll show you what I mean. F3. That's a good enough spot. Yeah, okay, right here. Should have done this already. Like, I should have done it here, but I'm not going to redo that, right? We're just going to build around what we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 4 of them. Really hard to see the text sometimes. Can I change the color of that text? Because it just seems a little bit light. We're not messing with those guys right now. They're fine. You know what I didn't even consider yet? Till just this moment? Are those actually going to be able to go up that high? Okay, well they won't with straight mode. Default, it works. Perfect, we're doing it. We are not going to sweat the small stuff today, my friends. We leave that one alone. It would have been looked really epic if we had come up with this plan from the beginning, but I don't know that there's any way we could have. I had to gain the experience of seeing things first, so. Next time I build a main bus, I will have more experience. All right. Boom. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks totally cool. Yeah, this is going to look legit. And that is why you take time to sweat some small details. See, now the payoff here. What this is the payoff for all the grief I gave myself yesterday trying to get this stuff worked out right. Like in the middle of trying to figure all this stuff out, I was still thinking, let's take these guys, let's take the bus and send it down this direction. But as soon as I stagger these out like this and looked at them, like, oh, we can just go this way. Well, originally I was thinking it has to go this way because of the way it was pointing. But we can stagger it to go this way. Such a great idea. Such a great idea. Although looking back, I guess no matter which way it was staggered, it could still have come this way, couldn't it? Well, no, because no, it would have overlapped. Right, this is the only way. Because if that furthest one were there, it would just overlap each of these. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. And why is this? Oh, wow, it's okay. See, these are really getting used now. And you can see it's not going at full speed. And that is because there is somewhere... I know what it means. I know why. This is going slower than it should. Instead of going 480, it's going at, I bet, 120, which would be about a fourth of that. And the reason for it is right here. Mark II belt. There we go. Let's upgrade all of these guys, which we left out last time, or when we forgot about it. And this is just going to be so beautiful. Okay, great. Now look, yeah, it's full now. The belt's full. Now 120 per minute, yeah, it would have been fine to satisfy that one build. But it's not going to be the only build. So. Come to think of it, that is another downside to the main bus. When you have a main bus like the way I've got it here, and I put all this work into it, you end up having bottlenecks when you end up needing more. Let's say I need more steel beams than I'm making. Like, what if I need more than 480 per minute throughout my entire factory? And this being one of the issues. All right, so while we're going on and on about life in general, we can go ahead, put that there. We can go ahead and have this filling up, right? There's no reason at all this can't be filling up while we're talking about life. Nope, don't want it that way. Let's go back to straight mode, because it looks cool. There we go. Okay. Good to go. Now we just go across. I'm going to leave those up at that height, actually. Grab the top one first. Oh, yeah. We need to get more of this. See, now here's where things work out well for us. Oh, and I just realized I've made a fundamental mistake. But it's not what I'm doing. It's what I was planning to do. But you see, we got all this green here in front. Well, maybe you can't see it yet. Yeah, see, it's such a subtle green. I like that. we don't have to worry about recoloring it now. Although there is a lot to do here. Maybe I would have been better off just coloring the area between the assemblers and the main bus. It's going to look cool though, it's going to be worth it. It really is. Okay. And no matter what color it is, I'd still need that. Concrete. Okay, anyway. We're making that there. Which gets us, yeah, it's golden. We also need to make, I forget what those other things are called. Let's take a look-see. Let's look at the recipes. It's none of those. I think we need to build a manufacturer, actually, for the other thing. Let's see. If I go to build an assembler, I can then make a manufacturer. Great. Oh, wow. Look at that. First one. Oh, okay. That's an award, huh? Okay. Oh, these two things. That's what I need. Great. Great. Okay, I need to ship some stuff in from the oil factory. I probably will use a train for that, just for fun. I don't know. I could use a tractor and get it over and done with. No, tractor. No, the tractor's going to be harder, actually. It's going to require a lot more work. Okay, so I think we're going to end up building our first rail line today. That means we need to start making rails. Isn't that something we can... Oops. No, don't blow anything up here, friend. Okay, railway. Yes, that's something we can build, right? Okay. Yeah, I can build that. I think. So... Blueprints. Let's go with this one. Right, now the idea was, if I recall, was to line it up like that. I think these two are too close. We need to give a couple of blocks of room between them. Which I'm going to go ahead and do, even if it goes off. It's fine if it does. If I do it that way, this guy ends up in the same spot. Great, he ends up in the spot I want him in. That means I don't have to spend extra time thinking about where these are and how to line it up. It's always going to be consistent. I've just got to follow the rule I've been following all along. Yeah! Okay, great. Now let's see. I'm not seeing a way to build railway here. Is that something I have to build by hand? Yeah, it's something to build by hand. Okay. Fine. We'll add another one there later. We don't need to undo anything else. Okay. Great. Oh, come to think of it, that genuinely... Oh, you know what? We need to get some more biofuel. That means we need more lines added to our main bus. Come to think of it, we do. We need to add rubber and plastic at the very least. Liquid biofuel. Boom. It took a while to run out of that. Cool. Kidokes. Why am I up here? I don't need to be. Okay, so we got the, oh, you know what? This is full again, which means... Oh, I ran out. That's actually... No, I didn't. I'm gonna end up deleting stuff here. It's kind of cool to have all this stuff, you know, that, yeah, have everything you need. Have all your needs met. What was the other thing we needed to build? Railways? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We're going to build a railway somewhere. I honestly will probably do it on this level, but I need a new platform for it. I'm tempted to do it over here, but I'm also worried about interfering with new builds out here. This has been a really janky build, but it's fine. It works. I'm thinking about having a train stop like right here-ish. You know what? Let's be honest. Even if I had to completely rebuild my biofuel factory on account of the train, like build it somewhere else, that would be fine. I could build it somewhere remote and then have the train ship it in. Like, that's totally fine. So, the train's going to come in right here, and I need to figure out exactly what that's going to look like. Should be using different colors for this, but I don't really know how much space it takes up or anything. I mean, I'm building a train. This is kind of exciting, actually. I should be excited about all of this. Let's put it right here. Let's build it beside Hypertube. It seems reasonable. Or let's put it in there. You'll see what I mean. Locomotive, freight car, train station, railway. Place shortcut. Yeah, right here. Buffer stop. There. Platform stuff. I don't know if I want a catwalk or not, but probably. Where did I put it last time? Trying to remember. Okay. Right. I remember what I'm trying to remember. If I go here... Oh, yeah, it was right there. Okay. There's no real correspondence between those. Alright, so... No. Put it there. Freight platform, freight and fluid freight. Freight. Fluid freight. Freight car, locomotive. Car, locomotive. Wait a minute. I messed something up here. Yes, I have. This needs to go here. So then our catwalk goes here. Perfect. Let's do a buffer stop. I don't actually know which way is which. Okay, clearly this connects to the rail on that side. Let's do it that way. Okay. We're gonna have it go to the edge here without, I don't want it to curve. Can I do F3? Yeah, good. It's snapping now. Great. That's what I wanted. I wanted to go all the way to the edge of this platform and then curve later. Because I want to have my train platform at least go that far. Oh, you know what? The train's probably going to interrupt this. Like, yeah, as big as this is, it's certainly going to interrupt it. So I have to deal with this. Here. Dealt with. Tell you why I say that? It's not really that far away anymore. It seemed like a long distance the first time I went there, but it doesn't now. Okay. So when it gets annoying, I'll add it back. Okay. Now. Actually, we now have a route here to jump out where the train is. Let's build a locomotive. I honestly don't know the mechanics of trains in this game. Let me build the locomotive here. Like, can it travel backwards? And does that vary based on whether I'm riding in it or not? Okay, got a couple of those guys. I mean... Well, that locks together. Okay, great. Drive locomotive. No power. I guess the brake is on. Okay. Drive it. How do I add power? Is it electric? I knew power lines would be involved in some fashion. Let's read the description. I kind of want to see how much can we figure out without looking at the wiki. Okay, moves freight cars from station to station, requires between 25 and 110 megawatts of power to move, must be built on a railway. Named Leaf by Fix-It pioneers because of its reliability. Is that in reference to... Is that in reference to the car, the Leaf? Or is it in reference to the explorer, Leif Erikson? No idea. So it needs power. Okay, but it's a moving vehicle, so how do you get power to this thing? Oops. Let's get back inside of it. Forward and reverse aren't working. Switch intersection path. Oh, okay, got it. Hide HUD. Oh. Hide HUD. Cool. Cool. I love that. Okay. Status. Oh, good, a timetable. I like that because it seems like... Yeah, I think this is legit. I can change the train name. I can move around. Okay, fine. Oh, I think I've got the idea. I think I got it. Now, I built this train thinking, let me move it into the station to figure out how to build the platforms. But I think I figured it out. You have to build the platforms in order to power the train. That's my guess. Okay, so let's just build the platforms bravely. Empty platform. Oh no, don't tell me it has the rail built in. It does! Means I have to redo all of this. Okay, fine. At least that part can stay the same. Oh good, oh good. It at least all went on the way together. Oh wait, no, empty platform. I'm really not understanding why it can't connect with that. Whoa. Hello. Let's try this again. Empty platform. Must be placed in line with another train platform. What? What do you mean must be placed in line with another train platform? How does that work if you don't have one? Ooh, you can't build a train platform unless it's next to another one. Okay, fine, but how do you build the first one? You know what? I reckon it builds over top of this. We'll see. Nope. That was exciting for a second. Looks like I'm going to have to look this up, because I can't even build the platforms. Is it a type of platform I'm building that's the problem? Railway, buffer stop, empty platform. So far, so normal. How can it be placed in line with another one if there isn't one? Like they literally don't exist, so... What? Is there something I'm missing here? Freight car, train station. Oh. Okay, so we need the all-important train station. Got it. So I guess the quote-unquote train station... Oh, I get it, I get it. Wow, we need some wires, okay. I'm starting to understand what is going on. Basically, what it looks like is there's like sort of a... From an organizational perspective, there's a central node of the... of the whole train platform. There's like a centralized node, right? Like the train station, quote unquote, manages everything. And then you've got various platforms connected to it. Oh, yes, the catwalk was a great idea. Okay, so then we want to have freight then. We want to have plastic. And we want to have rubber. We do want to have fuel at some point, but I'm not adding it at this exact moment. I think I should add empty platforms there, though, to remind myself not to use them for other things. Whoa. Yeah, and it goes almost to the end there. Great. Okay, this is all a good sign. And... okay, those are obviously ready to extract goods. Well, that's in a bad, unfortunate spot. Power. Does this need power? Guess so. Nope, not gonna have it. Okay. Power from this to here, and then from there to there. Now here's what I want to know. How is power transferred to the train? Oh, it's through the rail. Right, it's transferred through the rail. Okay, so we're going to call this... Okay. Not responsible for any delays caused by any reason. So you can change the name, and it looks like you can edit timetables, or see timetables at least. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the entire rail is now powered. That's my understanding. So then, what happens if I build out in the middle of nowhere? Well, oh, it totally works. It's totally fine with it. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use trucks anymore. I don't see myself using a truck to go through here anymore. Oh, I've rotated that too far. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whee! Okay. Now then. We're going to build a train right here. And see what happens. That was not a train. Train. Okay, which way is the front? Really, it's hard to tell. I think it goes this way, I think. It looks like it's allowed to go through those guys, which is nice. Freight car 1. And we don't quite have room for a second one. That's fine. We'll just pull forward. There's plenty of power. RT forward. Oh, and you can go in reverse. Oh, LB brake. Oh, I have an alarm going off. What does that mean? Or is it a phone call? I have an alarm for Wednesday going off right now, so I should probably fix that before I forget. Repeat, only on Wednesday. I wish I had integration between my calendar and my phone, or sorry, my calendar and my clock app, my alarm app. That would be nice. Because, but, oh, okay, what happens if I put stuff here? Like, what happens if I put these guys here? Let's say these guys. All of type. Well, I'm stuck now. Let's try that again. Let's interact with this one. Transfer all of that. Oh, I see. It's just, okay, got it. That's cool. Okay, so obviously, we can clearly go backwards if we need to. There's a backwards button. A to dock, huh? Docking. Train menu? Cancel docking with EX, huh? I don't have to. I can just reverse. Ha 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 ha! This is funny. Hilarious. Is it not possible to leave the look? Oh, there. I just hit the wrong button. Can I not dismantle a train? Apparently not. X to re-rail. Okay. I mean, I guess that's slightly better than having to dismantle and recreate it, but it's definitely not funner. I know why they do it that way. It's because I'm thankful that they do. It's because of how awful it would be if you had like 10 cars here and you needed to, yeah. Railroad track is too long. That's never true. Railroad tracks are never too long. It's interesting about this building limitation because there's not really a distinction between one segment of railroad track and another. So I kind of have to assume that when they say it's too long, it's some kind of fundamental limitation of like, oh, you can't have an in-progress build longer than a certain number of meters or something. Like, I have to assume that they made this as long as they felt they could justify making it. Because it is super annoying. Unless there's some kind of perk you unlock at some point where like, hey, you can build things for twice as long. You can zoop for 100 instead of 10. Which I'd love to be able to zoop for 30. That'd be nice. 30 meters would be good. Or 30 foundations, which is 30 times 4, which is 120 meters. So far, so good. I guess I'll take the hypertube back and then have the train go. Well, this is... I didn't expect to build railways today. I honestly did not expect to get to this. What was the reason? Oh, because we need some new material for our factory. It's like, oh. Alright, use case for railway. It's easier to build than a lot of other things. Okay. Hello. Just... Okay. You come here. Don't make me come to you. I swear. Okay, good. Finally. Okay, let's reload. I wish I could see better through this. Doesn't have a scope, does it? I don't think it does. You know, I don't even know if I'm hitting him or not. Seems to be reacting, but am I hitting him? Hitting him? I have no clue. I remember these guys are hard to kill, so I can shoot 500 rounds into him and not feel guilty. Okay, yes, I'm hitting him. At this point, anyway. That was much easier to kill. Okay, I think I was missing him the first time when I was too far away. Oh, wow, that really shot over, huh? Oh, no, that's not the same one. Yeah. Can I... Connecting to something on the ground is actually not that easy. Pretty tricky. Oh! Now I need to, at some point, start traveling this way. I need to gauge this carefully. Okay, this is too long. I need to gauge this carefully. Somewhere like that. Oh, I don't do it. I don't need anything really special here. It's just gonna do it. Looking good to me. Oh, I see. I see. You know what I should do, actually? Got a better idea. Let's delete the last two of them. Because honestly, I can find that line again. It's not hard. What I need to do is pick a line on this side that's suitable. And then connect there. I don't need this anymore. That was there as a stepping stone when I didn't have a jetpack. That can go away. I really should put this off on the edge here. So at least, like, yeah, let's not go too far. That's good. Another one? Jeez. Give me a break, fellas. Alright, let's deal with these two. Of course they're gonna mess with me. Oops. My health is fine. Where'd he go? I don't even know if it's the same one. Where'd the other one go? There are a lot of spiders in this area. Okay. I feel like this is not a great placement, but another one. They don't damage me near as much as they used to, from my recollection. I haven't upgraded since then. Since the first time I met spiders. Like, I really have gotten very little good here at all. Now, why would I have a sign? Okay, so this goes out in order to avoid hitting the power line. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, yeah, things work like that. Now from here, we actually need to start going down, don't we? No, absolutely not. We're going to have all the goods come up here. Whoa! Now we do have to plan where our station's going to be. Huh. How far do I want to travel with those goods that are off in the corner there? That's a good question. I think what I'll actually do is just go a lot closer. I'm going to go toward that back wall with this, and my thinking is that in the future, yes, that back wall is going to not be used in the future. It's going to be, I'm going to have a bigger, more complete factory instead of that last minute job or whatever. But, you know, then I can just have a second stop and then deprecate the first stop. However, another thing I need to check on is what's going on down here, because I don't quite remember what it is. Ooh, okay. Bacon. Don't know why it's called that. I don't remember. I guess because it tastes like bacon? I don't know. Now these are making plastics. Right, just plastic. Okay, so we're going to pull our plastic from here. I'm not optimistic that we have a solution for rubber at the moment. But plastic is here, and this is like a semi-permanent solution. So I think what I should do is bring the train right here, above this. Dizzying. Made it this far anyway. It's pretty epic. I think I can make it up there. Maybe not. It did seem closer before. Not making it. Okay. Let's just go the easy way. Easy peasy. Sorry guys, I've been on mute for a long time. I didn't realize it. I'm not going to try to repeat everything I said or even rehash it. We'll just go from here. And yeah. I'll get better at streaming when I have more people yelling at me in the comments. So that's just how it's going to be. All right, oh, let's switch back to here. Okay. Although, yeah, I'll be sad that I missed a lot of that. I am sad already about it, but oh well, that's life. That's how things happen. Seems like we're using concrete faster than we used to. All right, we'll go back. I have no idea how I ended up on this side, but I'm not gonna worry with it. We're gonna zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay. What's problematic with this whole setup is I actually can't hear my voice in my headphones unless it gets super loud. So maybe that's something unless the game gets super loud. So maybe it's something I can fix later. Maybe it's something I can fix later. And I'll just make it so I can, you know what? No, let's go back the way we came. Let's make it easy. I should be able to make it to where I can hear my voice in my ears, so at least I know whether I'm on mute or not. So that should help. So that's the thing. I mean, I'm building a checklist of all the things you could do wrong, but also all the things I might need. So, same checklist. Alrighty. This is pretty far away from where we were, but at least we're not having to use a jetpack to get back up here. It's kind of let me know I need to build a new hypertube thing. I don't like building them vertically. It's not a lot of fun, from what I've seen. Seems like I move horizontally faster when I avoid the jetpack right now, for nowadays. Alright, since I'm over here, I'm just going to keep building for a while, get closer to my end goal. Okay. What I want to do here is going to be interesting. Oh, I haven't... Right, I didn't build it yet because of concrete. But now I have concrete. Train station. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of building it over further anyway. Which I feel like I didn't build this over far enough. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that now. Now, there's a problem here with my train station because... Ugh, this is going to be fun. Whoa, okay. The problem with my train station is that the order's wrong. You know what I mean? Like things need to turn around. So, how am I going to handle this? I think I understand what I need to do. Which I'm going to proceed to do. And we'll see how it works out. Oh, you need the station first. That's right. Okay. Dang it. Too uneven, you say, huh? Train station. Now let's build freight platform ×2. And then we were going to build the empty platforms times several. Which, do we need more plastic for that? Maybe. At least 4 of them, I don't know. Don't remember how it was before. I think this should work. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Oh, one thing I also want to see. Going from the center of here to the center of that. I mean, how much of a radius do you need? Okay, so whoa, whoa, whoa. So I can get a tight radius, but it's going to prefer a bigger radius. Yeah, okay. How far can we go, though? Not worried about angle just yet. What I'm more interested in is the entire thing is curved, right? Yes, basically. Yeah, all the way. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. How far? We're 4 away from on that side. On this side, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is 7, 6, 5. Let's start from here. I want to learn more about how to build railways. Coolly. Can I do 5 by 5 here? Let's go to here. Oh, this will connect. You know what? Yeah, I can learn more later. For now, we're just going to accept that. I didn't do it the right way. I did several things wrong. I think it was already close to being equal because I counted wrong. I didn't count from the center both times. Anyway, I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to do it. Let's get ourselves going. Get going here. Okay. What a beautiful factory. I think it's so funny how you just let go of your, whatchamacallit. You let go of your parachute, create a brand new one from whole cloth every time. It's just hilarious. Zoop. Doobity bada zoopa doobity day zoobada ba doobada baby zoopa doobity. That reminds me, I haven't heard music in a while. I think I accidentally turned it off. Let me look into that. Oh, this is so fun to watch. Woo! Why is that blue? Oh, is it just too far away? Interesting. Okay, it's blue though. Texture must not be loaded. Zoopa dooba dee da zoopa da da. I kind of enjoyed it without music, but I also think I'll enjoy it with music. Now it does say that I did turn streamer mode on to mute licensed music, but I kind of assumed that it would then... oh, it's all licensed. It's all licensed. All the music is licensed. But why wouldn't I just use the mute music? Why? Oh, that's it. That's the problem. Yeah. Why would you have a mute button and a mute music button, mute license button, if they did different things? If they did the same thing? Yeah. I just had to turn it off. Okay. Yeah. Texture's acting up. Okay. Great. I came here for a reason, and I don't recall what it was. I think it might have had something to do with... No, it wasn't concrete this time I'm out of. I was looking for the train this time. Choo-choo! Okay, something I want to recall. I look at this one. Yeah, we built 2 more of them. So, we built the station, and then 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, 5 platforms? Wait a minute. No. We built the station. 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms. We have room to go further, but we're gonna have to redo our track if we do for a little ways. Okay. Now I honestly don't know how to convince this train to do things. Oh, it's going. Okay, I can change the speed. Okay, interesting. How much can I up the speed? Quite a bit. But I don't have to hold the controls in order to keep going. That's nice. It's convenient. Find out how the brake goes. I can't pronounce any of these words, so I'm probably going to end up having to change the train station names to something pronounceable. Anyway. Be cool if I could. Very cool if I could. This is... Oh. That was a bad idea. Re-rail. I made a little boo-boo here. Yeah, kind of forgot a step. Yeah, the fact that we're having a clearance issue with the track just summarizes the problem nicely. Brake. Oh, it's not even connected. Okay, well. Yeah, I wasn't able to G upright because of the clearance issue. Okay, great. Here's what I want to do. I want to drive it forward. Out of the station completely, and then see what it does when I try to send it to the station. Is good enough. So keep braking. Brake completely. Brake to a stop. Just kind of assume when you put the brake on it would keep braking. He was good. We're stopped. Great. Okay. Now that I've got it that way. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. That one maybe? Okay, well. It seems like, and we don't have to worry about location so much yet. It seems like when you're connecting from a local power line to a distant one, yeah, it'll connect from further away. But like if I just go into power line mode and try to connect to that one, I can't. That's frustrating. I get it. I understand why that would be a limit. Like, I understand why you might limit that. I don't know though. It seems like it's mostly an ergonomics issue. There might be a performance reason to do it, but it's inconvenient. Because generally speaking, I'd like to just start from the power line and then build the transformer, or whatever you call it. Sorry. Sorry for the mic. Sorry for hitting the mic. Whatever. Whatever you call it. Okay. So here's this. I want to configure it without getting hit by the train. Okay, that's smart. Timetable. Trains. Locomotive. Edit timetable. Search for station. Well, there's two of them. This one. And then that one. Save changes. And then turn on self-driving. Yep, I didn't think it would work. Okay. Did not expect it to work, and it didn't. Okay. Station unreachable, that's it. Yeah, well that's fair enough. Honestly, because I was asking it to do something weird. I think this is only going to drive forward, isn't it? Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Station. Interesting, oh, the stations have a direction to them. How do I know their orientation? Because I really am not noticing it. Maybe I had the station pointed the wrong way. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not going to redo it now, though. I'm just going to leave it like this. We can experiment later. For now, we're just going to assume that this guy, who's gone now. Alright, well the train station doesn't exist anymore, so he probably just went to his other station. Actually, yeah, okay. I just need to go there. Should have used a parachute, I guess. No, this is fine. Zoop. Oh yeah, there's a jetpack. Okay, cool. I like the little details here. Okay, so I think all I've got to do is at the other train station, I've got to turn the train around. And then I forgot I need to do the same thing here. But that means having a junction. I don't even know if I can do junctions. Hadn't thought of it. We'll try it, see what happens. Now what happened last time I got thrown? Oh, I see. I got thrown all the way up in there and went back in. That's what happened to me last time. I love how it's safe to go in there. It's safe. It just takes you not where you want to be. Okay. Okay, now, on this side... You know what would be the easiest way to solve this problem? By far? I just realized I can solve this problem without any extra work. Solved. Problem solved. Now then, let's look at the train schedule. Timetable. Okay, I want to get rid of this one. No, I want to get rid of this one. Delete. There we go. Okay, so Add the timetable. Add the timetable. Don't want to discard changes. Oh yeah, I want to discard those changes. I want to save these changes. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just gonna happen. Yeah, instead of me trying to redo my whole track and all this stuff and figure stuff out, I'm just gonna let this happen. It's probably the wrong speed to leave the train at, isn't it? 120. I should save and do it. See what it looks like. There's probably an achievement for it. I don't know. I don't think this is as fast as taking the Hypertube, but it is fun. I guess I could race the train sometime and see how fast it is. I don't know though. It's pretty fast. Yeah, pretty fast. All right. Q. Oh, there's a problem. Are we going to derail here? No, actually. He stopped on his own without that, but still want to have it available. Okay. Train menu. Yeah, okay, so let's let him keep doing his thing while I edit the timetable. One locomotive should stay at the station until one load or unload has been completed. Freight wagon is fully loaded or unloaded. Or wait 15 seconds. I see. And forehead. I don't care about waiting, I want it to be loaded. Save. Okay, and here we want to stop until one thing is fully unloaded. And wait for 0 seconds. Okay, great. Save changes. This took longer than I expected. Oh! Yo, that's just what jumping him off is like. At speed. Jumping off of him. Is it even gonna move when it's empty already? You know what? It's probably not. It's gonna stay here. Okay, well it moved. I don't know why it moved. Did I don't know. Okay. Alright, well I'm getting kind of tired and this has been fun, but I think it's a good time to call it right here. We're gonna go ahead and next time we're gonna go ahead and set up the train. And yeah, we're gonna set up the train stop here and get some goodies there. First thing I want to see though is, with the way the schedule is set up now, is it actually going to wait there infinitely or is it going to immediately leave? We'll find out soon. We'll find out together. But for now, this is me signing off.